What is good, rookies? Welcome to our round 14 review. This was another shocking week. We still somehow ranked in the top 33% of teams with our score. Looks like, past score was definitely just under 2100 this week. So good job for everyone who actually planned around their buys and not tried to trade out of them like me, because it didn't work. We were looking okay, and then NWM went out, and then it kind of ruined our plans. Anyway, so we are just under the 20K mark, which is good. This is ideal, and just outside the top 10%. So I said the first minimum requirement for this season was to finish in the top 10%, or finish in the top 10,000. So I think we're still on track to make some moves to finish in the top 10%. I'm not sure if we can claw back from the depths of here, but we'll see. Going into our heroes and our spuds, Dan Houston, please stand the fuck up. What a game. I saw him ton up for the half time. I was like, could we be going for a double ton? This is nuts. I didn't get to watch much of that game. I kind of got frustrated because I saw Butters getting tagged. Butters was absolutely trash. Could not handle the tag. Very annoying. But we had a nice little debut from Zorko and took the VC. Now, the interesting part of this is in a week where we thought the 140 would be like a really solid captaincy score, we had so many other players pop off. Like just quietly. We had Amadi go off for 182. We had McCluggage 161, Grundy 154, LDU 147, Sicily 147. Heaney also got a 141. Laird got a 141. Hinge popped off. Dale went off. English went off. Sinclair had a good game. Whitfield actually had a good game. Fucking asshole. Haven't brought him in because he's got his tag coming up this week and he pulls this shit. There were so many high scores. It was ridiculous. But Bont, really, really good. Just a 162. I think we're all kind of calling that the flu game because he's been saying he was unwell all week and then comes out and does this. Fucking nuts. Zorko and Heaney. Our forward line carried our team this week. We're just going to put it out there. Because we had Heaney, Zorko, Jackson, and I'm even going to give a shout out to Joel because he almost got more than fucking more. That's crazy. But yeah, good debut for Zorko. Horrible debut for Ryan. We're going to get into the spuds. The Ryan, horrible debut. What the fuck was going on? I know Strong didn't even ton up. Clark didn't ton up. I think the only person from Freo that turned up was Jackson. So I'm glad we have him in our forward line. Frustrating though. Frustrating own. Now to see, because he dropped it. We could have essentially brought back Sheasel for 100k cheaper and almost got double his points. The fuck. So here's what it is. Who else we got? I'm looking at my list. Butters, could not handle the tag. More, just Mr. Inconsistent. This is just really disappointing. He has his spike games. I don't know how to feel about it. And Fisher had a really quiet game. Had a real quiet game. Could have potentially won it too. Would have got some massive scaling if he won it. But yeah, just unfortunately missed. That was a really good game. Collingwood and North just, they had an absolute blitz first half and then somehow Collingwood just came back. Crazy. That's literally, I'm not going to talk about individual performances. We're probably going to look at, some of our early trade thoughts. Again, we're not going to waste too much time. This is just a quick review, what we're looking like for round 15, what our plans are, and pretty much go from there. But trade-wise, we're going to be getting rid of Fraser and Garcia. We're going to be swinging Fisher down to the forward line, and we're going to be bringing in a primo defender to help fill us out. Now, again, I think Sheasel we kind of have to bring back in. I'm not trying to conserve my trades or anything like that. I'm taking my losses for this season as to the decisions that I've made. And that's fine. I can wear that. So I think we're just going to go Sheasel because he's obviously a fucking staple in the defensive line. And we need him. So we've got Ryan, Dacos, Houston, Sheasel. We'll have Martin. And then we can look at who we want to get in for Sexton at a later date. which then means that we only have the mid to fill. We weren't originally going to keep Sexton, but we had to trade out NWM because we needed someone to play for 2 weeks and all that shit. So, and also, if it wasn't for Whitfield getting the fucking tag this week coming in, we'd be probably bringing him in for Sexton. I'd be working it out to get Sexton in up to Whitfield, but there's just no. I don't think there's any case for it at the moment. But we're just going to do break even. We're going to bring in a buy player anyway. Just because we want that cash. There's no other rookie. There's literally no rookies that are on the bubble. I don't think so. Bytel trash got dropped. We expected that anyway. So, what are we doing team wise? So we're going to sub out Jackson to our ruck to cover for English. We're going to move Flanders on for Livingston. And we're actually going to move Hutchinson on. Now, this means we've got full players for the forward and rucks, which is great. Now, prediction-wise, which is really interesting, they've got Jackson popping off against Gold Coast. Not entirely sure why. He's got 98. Oh, he's had actually a really good run, but that could also be a solo ruck. So, not entirely sure what's going on there, but just for sake of looking for a nice projection, we're going to do this. But at this stage, this is all our trades. We're going to hold on to 5. We're just going to use 2 to get, pretty much go 1 up, 1 down. And then next week, once all buys are over, we can see what we want to do with Sexton, see what we want to do with Clark. That's basically it. And then we just kind of wait. So we've got pretty much 2 rookie spots to fill, which is not part of the plan because we've got 5 trades. There's not going to be like a straight up. We're pretty much going to burn our trades and have like 2 injury covers. So it's not looking ideal. I know Oliver is also looking kind of sketch. There's been reports that he's hurt his hand again in training, which is not good. Yeah. We could save some potential options here. If we undo this, for example, that's fine. That's fine. Get Flanders on. Again, early day thoughts. Get Jackson back up here because we can cover it. We could potentially just do 1 trade. There's no need to trade down. Like we can save the trade for this week. And we can pretty much get anyone really required. Again, like there's no one in the defense that we need. But like 530, like what can we get? There's not really much. Like we could get a Whitfield. We could get a Blakey as like a pod. Which Blakey, I kind of looked as an option. But he's got a really high break even. He's about to price drop. But even though like break evens don't really matter at this point. Because he just has a flaw. He has a really shocking flaw. Like he's ceiling's 138? Yeah. Don't know. Whereas Lockie, he has the tag coming in. That's just going to be trash. Yeah, I don't see that working out well. So like in a single trade, maybe we keep Fisher down there. There's no real forward options because we've already got our forward line fixed. We just need to get Fisher down there. What mids do we have? Yeah, because could we get Clark off the field? Yeah, what are we looking at? So all right. Okay options. Sligo could be a shout, but he's got to buy. Elliot Yo could be a shout, but he's old and already, hurt himself. There's no real options around this price at the moment. So Fife was, it's just, there's really not much to do. We're not going to carry on about this too much. We're just going to stick to the trades that we've made, which is, Frazier and Garcia. Just so we can swing Fisher forward. And we can bring in mate Dowling. And then bring in Sheasel. That's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. I know we're bringing in a buy player. But what else are we going to do? I don't think there's anything else. Like, let's have a look at the cash cows. Who we got? Vestaltini not getting a game. Amadi. Oh, he's got a fucking -2. Oh, -52 break even. What are these stats like? Not great. Like, he's going to make some cash by all means, but Larky too. Larky had a really good game. Well, what's he been scoring? Yeah. Is that 2 back-to-back ton-ups? That's like pretty good form. Decoding. Menzie. Actually, Menzie would probably be a good option. Just quietly. If he keeps getting the game. That's a potential. I forgot about Menzie. Interesting. Keep an eye on that. Menzie's probably a good shout for a potential downgrade option if you got the cash floating around for it. But we'll talk about that in our Trade Talk Tuesdays. I'm going to wrap it up here, ladies and gentlemen, rookies and rookettes. Let me know how you guys went, because I need to know that people did so much better than me. I just need to know. I need to know. But that's me done. I'm going to go cry in the corner about my team at the moment, because that's just all that she wrote. But with that said, I will talk to you guys for Trade Talk Tuesdays. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And shout out to Twitter and not TikTok anymore. Don't really do TikTok, but yeah, definitely give us a shout on Twitter if you guys have any questions or anything like that. And I'll see you guys later.